So I am in my workout area. I shared about it a little bit the previous video, and I'm going to share with you all the stuff that's in here, and then I'm going to work out as I continue the conversation. So I have shared about the stepper, and that's my bike that I'm going to be on. Got the Nordic track, and got the Total Gym, and then I usually finish up my workouts in this home sauna. Relaxes those muscles. So I'm getting used to the videoing part. So if you say, where in the world are her eyes going, I'm probably looking in the wrong place, but bear with me because it will get better. It definitely will get better. So like I said, I'm going to get on my bike. I've got these cushions here because without them I would not be able to ride for a decent amount of time. So I put my cushions in place, and once again, bear with me. Oh, that's squeaking. Okay. So I'm gonna kind of get going as I talk and share. Hear that little beep beep? Says it's time. I have seen one client today already. You know, working from home as a therapist is amazing because it allows me to see clients, do some working out. Before I came down here, I made my juice, and I'll probably share some of that as well. But I did some juicing. Then I came on downstairs to my workout room, and as you can see, I told y'all about those pajama bottoms. Actually, of course, this isn't the shirt I had on working with clients today either. But I get my workout in, and this is probably 6 days out of the week. Did not work out yesterday. Cousin called, said you want to go to breakfast. Once you get to know me a little bit better, you will know that Sharon does not miss any breakfast. Well, sometimes I do because I do intermittent fasting, but I enjoyed eating. I said all that to say I do. And then I also went to same cousin's house for dinner and ate very well. So, 51 years old. I have been working out consistently for quite a while. So this isn't necessarily a new thing, but I want to make sure that I do not fall off. On those winter days, it is really easy to fall off because you want to stay in the bed as long as possible, which sleep is important, but it's finding the balance. So I want to find the balance and get my sleep. I want to make sure I work out. I want to make sure that I rest, I relax, all of the things. And for me, it goes back to not only having the conversations with my clients, and I'm going to reposition this. I don't even know why I would have that kind of over to the side like that. But I want to make sure that I'm not only having the conversations with my clients about make sure you get your exercise, or make sure you get enough sleep, or make sure you're doing all the things. I'm going to make sure I'm doing those things for myself as well. It is critical and crucial. And if you're not, this is a great time to start. I got up this morning, probably, well, it shouldn't be a probably. I should know about what time I got up. It would have had to be at 8. Yeah, it would have had to be at 8. First client was at 9 and got up. I had myself some tea, read scripture, all that good stuff, and had to, start moving it, getting it together so that I could see my 9 o'clock client. I knew that I was going to be working out after, and normally I work out before starting to see clients. That just helps me, get the blood flowing, helps me with my thoughts, mentally, all the things in preparation. But that 9 o'clock, I tend to start at 10, but this is a client that needed a 9, and that is going to pretty much need that 9 o'clock on Mondays. And I've already put that on a repeat. So that's going to be my Mondays probably for quite a while. So I have to get used to coming off of the weekend and then getting into seeing the clients. I was thinking about what folks might want to know about a therapist that works from home. Or even may even want to just know about pieces and parts of being a therapist, period. So I would say, if you have not subscribed, please do, because I will continue to work on consistent content. If you have not placed a question in the comments, which I haven't seen any questions in the comments on my last 2 videos, but if you have questions, I would love to answer some of those questions for you so that I can be as specific as possible just in putting out some engaging material. I am all about self-care, self-love. You will see that consistently throughout my videos. I'm going to pour it out to others, but that self-love, that self-care, that's my jam. And since the pandemic, I've been really good consistently showing up for myself and setting the boundaries. Sometimes we say, well, I'm going to show up for myself in certain ways. And next thing you know, here comes somebody else and they've got this need, this want, and want parts and pieces of you. But you've already made that commitment to self. So we adjust. We have flexibility, but it's when you're consistently just not showing up for self because someone else's needs and wants continue to arise. We have to reevaluate. And another reason why I do not answer that phone before 8 unless, certain folks. But other than that, I'm not answering the phone before 8 because that is going to totally throw off my day if I take on things that early and I haven't already filled my cup. I said that tea. I haven't filled my cup with prayer, meditation, praise and worship, all the things that I do when I do them in the morning in particular. So if that's something that you struggle with, I would say hang in there with me because I will be sharing more tips and tools and things that I find helpful. If you are in the helping profession of any sort, then this is going to be a good place for you to get some content so that you can also be working on adjusting and prioritizing yourself and possibly putting some other things and folks on the back burner, and if not, just fully on the back burner. Balancing it in a way that's going to serve you so that you can do the things. That's my goal. Balance it in a way that I can be able to show up for others because I have already filled my cup. I'm good. I'm at peace. I've got joy. That's some important stuff. So the weekend, the plan was to shoot, content, put up some videos. I did not do that. Last video I put up was a couple days ago. I recorded, so I thought, on Saturday morning, but when I looked, it did not happen. And I think that was because a call was coming through and I tried to not, of course, take that call, but it actually stopped the recording. And when I say I am new to this side, I am new to this side. So it's just some really growing edgy type of things. And then after that, I said, well, I'm going to reshoot. But it did not happen because I ended up finding out I was going to be headed to a concert, in which I did. I went to the concert that evening, but that meant I had to do some other things, get my fit together, do a little something with my hair, do a few little things. So balancing all of it out, balancing it all out. But the weekend was good. I tried to be intentional about having downtime, weekends, all those things that are filling me back up. because in this work, you're pouring out. You are definitely pouring out. And whether it's concerts, I'm gonna get my naps. It's the naps, make sure I'm eating well. Let's see. I had mentioned, I think, about working on cards. Yesterday, that did not happen. It looked like a few things got thrown off over the weekend. I did not work on my greeting cards yesterday due to having like the dinner invitation. And the morning started a little bit different as well. I had stayed up quite late and then got up after not that many hours. So I knew after breakfast yesterday that I would be probably taking a nap, in which I did. Took pretty decent nap. But when I woke up, it was time to get myself together and head over, like I said, to my cousin's house for dinner. So yesterday, it was no working on the greeting cards. I will be doing that today. They're also, yesterday I guess I just ate real good. Great breakfast, great dinner. But even thinking about how do you pivot and switch things up, shift when something comes up that you actually want to do. Sometimes we make those shifts when it's about something that we don't necessarily want to do, but there are times that things come up that you really want to do. And I wanted to go to the concert. Old school too? Oh yeah, that was good stuff. And they jammed. Yeah, that was Jeffrey Osborne, After 7. You had Kiki Wyatt, John B. Great concert. So yes, I could say yes and change up plans. And then when it came to dinner, breakfast, change up plans. I want to do these things. I try not to load my schedule so much to where there are all these things I have to do and I can't make room for the things that I want to do. There may have been a time, and actually there was a time that I would load that schedule so much, and then something would present that, hey, here's something fun, here's something interesting, but no room to be able to put that thing that I really would have wanted to do in there. So my life is not that jam-packed to the extent to where I can change things up and do some of the fun stuff. And you'll see more of those things even as this weather starts to change. And I'm able to get out more. You can see me on my skates, see me on my bicycle, walking around the park, wherever I may go. I've got a couple getaways coming up as soon as this Friday. Actually headed to Gatlinburg. But I want to enjoy my life. If you are the type of person who wants to enjoy your life, this is going to be a great place to be dropping by, because I'll share what that looks like as a 51-year-old woman. I'll share what that looks like as a person who I've got quite a bit on my plate, but I balance it. Serial entrepreneur, so even if how you juggle those things, I'll be sharing some pieces of that as well. I will always be getting down here and working out. Let me see, how long have I been on here? I have only been on here for 12 and a half minutes. It says, well, now it's just showing you calories and miles per hour. Yeah, I need to be up at least past 10. But yep, almost 13 minutes, almost 1.8 miles. I at least want to get, I at least want to get a couple miles in, and I at least want to make it into, let me see, if I can get up to 15 minutes on this, then I may just switch up what I'm going to be working out on. So as you can see, this isn't anything strenuous. Every now and then I try to do something a lot more strenuous, something a little bit in the middle, but doing something, that's the important thing. Just doing something showing up for yourself, prioritizing your needs, not allowing myself to get stressed out, even over, all the things going on in the world. Sometimes I do get caught up, let me just be honest. Sometimes I get a little bit caught up, but I'm not about to be so caught up that I forget about me and my mental and emotional health. I'm not going to do that. At least not on a continuous basis. I will be showing up for myself. Making sure that I eat good, sleep good, have fun with my girls, get out, have some fun in whatever sense that may look like. Breaking up the monotony. There tends to not be a whole lot of monotony over here because I do have so many things that I enjoy doing. And if you're not filling your plate with things that you enjoy and it's just about your responsibilities, that's not the life for me. I can tell you what to do, but that is so not the life for me. So I am going to make sure that I fill up that cup with good stuff. I mean, a lot of times it's family stuff because I really do enjoy my family, being around them, supporting them however I can, good conversations, friends, absolutely, a lot of great friends, taking care of those relationships as well, but still have to balance, because there's no lack of need. Some folks are lonely around this season. That's not my story. Great relationship with my parents, siblings, all the stuff. My baby girl. And no lack of just kind of relationship. Oh, we got plenty of that. But balancing it, because if you just continue to pour out, then how are you filling up? And that's not to say that my people don't pour into me. My people pour into me. And I said, I think in a previous video, that I am an introvert. So I need more time alone to fill up. Because in relationship to others, I am pouring out. And it can take me days to replenish. Days to replenish. Let me see where I'm at. Okay, I'm at 2.32 miles. I am going to transition off of here and I'm going to go over and kind of get the home sauna going. So you can see the home sauna. My chair is in there. That thing is probably trying to tell me you have more time. So I've got my chair in there. Let's see. And what I do here, sorry about that, I turn that thing on. It takes a while for it to warm up because I want that steam to come out. And that tends to take a little while. So while I'm waiting on that to warm up, I'm trying to think, what is it I want to do? I think I'm going to get on this trampoline for a little bit. And again, I do apologize. It's like, now she should have better camera control. Yeah, you see my trampoline there. And what I do be like, what kind of pajama bottoms does that woman have on? Move up here. As I am. Okay, that might have been about the worst thing for me to do. I can now see that all it's making my camera do is move and be like, we are not going to return. But please do return. I am not going to jump on here as I continue this conversation. I'm going to transition off. I'm going to finish out my workout. But just know that I am going to finish it out on the trampoline. I am going to get myself into the home sauna. Of course, jump in the shower, get ready for the next piece of this day, this morning. I've got my juice upstairs waiting on me. I'm looking forward to that. It's got some good stuff in there, such as got celery, got apples, got ginger. What else I have in there? I want to say I've got kale, and I figured out the way to be able to put the kale in there is I had to add, the water in there as well. A lot of things that I'm learning. I tried to put kale in there dry, and then you must know that all it did was come out the back, no juice whatsoever. I don't know how I thought juice was going to come out of that dry kale, but I figured it out. So I've got some kale as well in there. It's a really, I'm going to throw some turmeric in there too, but it will be a green drink with all kinds of goodies. So I'll be coming back probably as these days are warming up a little bit. I'll be able to get out so you can kind of see what it looks like in my day to day when I am able to get out, whether that is on my skates or walking. At some point I'll get my bike to go out. Not anytime soon, I can imagine, but I will get the bike out when that weather at least hits about 70. But I can walk in this weather when it hits around 55. I've done it colder, but when it hits about 55, I'm comfortable walking as well. You probably can hear that. Yeah, that's that steam that's starting to warm up, and I will be in there sweating up a storm. So I'm gonna let you guys go for now. Please what do they say? Like, share, subscribe. A little bit more day by day, getting the hang of this thing, and looking forward to putting out more content. So if you want to know about the life of a work from home therapist, I am a mental, emotional, relational health therapist, then this is the place to be. So I'll see you soon.